Hey guys, it's Tom. Welcome to my record collection. So, I'm about to go through my entire colored vinyl record collection. I pulled them out to differentiate them from my normal records. That way I don't have to go digging for them while filming this video. And I counted these records before I started filming. I think I counted about 37. So I'm gonna go through them as quickly as I can. I will show not just the records, but if they have cool sleeves, posters, inserts, things of that nature. I'll even share some cool stories where I found the records and if any of them were rare or if they're popular or if I found them in an unusual location. I'll share those stories as well. So before I start, I actually want to show off the shirt that I'm wearing. This is one of my favorite music shirts. Feel free to pause the video if you want to try to get the joke. So with that said, I will start by showing the very first colored record that I ever got. This is a 4-song EP from Bob Dylan advertising his album Fallen Angels. This came out for Record Store Day 2016 before the album came out. This is 4 songs: Melancholy Mood, All or Nothing at All, Come Rain or Come Shine, and That Old Black Magic. As it says here on the sticker, pressed on red vinyl. And this is it. This was the very first colored record that I ever owned. 2 songs on each side, and for years, this was the only colored record that I owned. But as you can see, that all changed. So we'll put that back inside. I'll put it back up there, and we'll go in alphabetical order, starting with A. This is ABBA Gold. This is limited to Target, exclusive 2LP gold vinyl. This took me a while to find because so many other stores like Target or even Walmart have this album just prominently displayed. But the Target Gold exclusive vinyl was really hard to find because you can only find it if it has the sticker. So one day I was just in Target, saw a bunch of ABBA Golds thinking, it's just the same vinyl. Then all of a sudden, I found this one. So this is 2 records. It's not a gatefold, they're just in this little sleeve. But the sleeves are pretty cool. It's pictures of the band. And if you flip them over and put them together, it forms little liner notes and a discography of the band. Feel free to pause the video anytime if you want to look at this stuff. And if I have 2 record sets, if they're the same color, I'll really just pull out one just to save time. So here's what it looks like. I'll open from the top, and there it is, ABBA Gold in gold. Look at that. I think that looks really cool. It has like a gold marble look to it. And so if you're hunting for this record, be sure to look for the sticker. That's how you'll know it's the gold vinyl. Speaking of Target, we move on to the B's. This is the Beach Boys, the very best of the Beach Boys, Sounds of Summer. Limited edition, Target exclusive, 2LP orange marble vinyl. So there's the back if you want to see what the songs are. And this one is a gatefold. Opens up, you can see the track listing there. I'm trying not to get any glare on it. And in addition to the records, it also has this cool little insert with some liner notes and some pictures of the band. And both records are just in standard paper sleeves and they look the same. And they look like this. I really love the orange of this, how it matches the orange of the swirl in the middle. And so when this spins, it looks really cool when it's spinning. And now we'll move over to the C's, and now we're actually getting into some Walmart exclusives. This is John Coltrane, A Love Supreme, limited edition cobalt blue vinyl. And even though this is only one record, it does have a gatefold. It's got some liner notes from John Coltrane himself and a little portrait of him. And I've actually seen this album in multiple different colors. Target has a orange edition to kind of match the orange of the label, but the blue one was on sale at Walmart. So I picked it up, and here it is. And I do play this one a lot. I just love the blue look of it. And while I put the record back, I should say that Even though I am someone who does support going to small record stores, if you've got a place like Walmart or Target that has exclusives, I mean, you can't really get them anywhere else. I mean, you could buy them on eBay or something, but it's gonna be someone probably selling it for a lot more money. And when it comes to multiple places selling the same record but different editions, I just go for the one that's on sale. Because while this is fun collecting, you never wanna double dip and buy a record that you already have just to have colored vinyl. It's not something that I want to do. So any records that I have on colored vinyl are records that I don't have in my collection, and they'll usually be on sale too. Like this one. This is another Walmart exclusive, and if you saw my Black Friday 2020 video on my YouTube channel, you would have seen this. Creedence Clearwater Revival Chronicle, the 20 greatest hits, limited edition exclusive red, white, and blue vinyl. There are all the songs on it. This is 2 LPs. It has a gatefold, which has a chronicle of the band, timeline. And I really like the color of this one. It basically looks like a giant piece of candy, like a jawbreaker. Also reminds me of like a tie-dyed kind of look. And this is one that I've seen multiple places with different editions as well. If you go to Walmart, not only do they have this red, white, and blue vinyl, well, they used to, and as I'm filming this video, they replaced it with a smoky fire vinyl. Before that, they had a green vinyl. Target has like a ruby red vinyl, and then Barnes & Noble has a gold vinyl, all exclusive. This one was one that was on sale, so I got it, and I love spinning that one. And now we'll move over to the D's. This is The Doors. Greatest hits on white vinyl. And one of the things I love about this one, aside from just the record itself, it has a really cool sleeve. You pull it out, there's another picture of Jim Morrison. On the back are their albums, and underneath each album it tells you what song from that album is on this greatest hits. And here's what the white vinyl looks like. Now, this next one that I'm going to show you is not a colored vinyl per se, it's a picture disc. But since it's still color on the actual vinyl, I thought it'd be a fun thing to show off as well. This is Emerson, Lake and Palmer Tarkus. It's actually a little bit crooked because it's supposed to line up with the whole cover. But this was a Record Store Day exclusive of 2021, 50th anniversary of the original album. And the back has all the songs. And when you pulled it out, here's what the picture disc looks like. Here's side A. This is the original front cover. And this is side B. There we go. Let's go back to Target vinyl really quickly. Here is Marvin Gaye, What's Going On? Limited edition, 50th anniversary edition, translucent green, and a poster. And it even says here, #1 pick of Rolling Stone's top 500 greatest albums. In 2020, they did a evaluation of their 500 albums of all time, and this one was #1. It wasn't prior, it's still in the top 10, but it reached #1. And even though it is also on record, it is a gatefold, and you'll see why. So not only do we have the lyrics and credits and a little photo collage, the poster is so big that it takes up 1/2 of the gatefold. And here it is, it's a giant poster of the album cover. And here's what the translucent green vinyl looks like. And I like this shade of green as well, because it sort of matches the album cover, just a different shade of green. There we go. Plus, I always like when a record is translucent. It makes me feel like I can look through it. Now, this next one that I'm going to show you is not an exclusive really anywhere, and I'll explain why. This is Genesis, A Trick of the Tail, their first album with Phil Collins. So at the beginning of every year, Rhino Records, which is a company that reissues a lot of old albums or classic albums, they will do something at the beginning of every year called Start Your Ear Off Right. Haha. And I even saved the sticker. This was part of their 2021 lineup. They re-release albums, newly remastered and usually on colored vinyl. Right there it says 180 gram yellow vinyl. And since I didn't have this album in my collection yet, this was a really good thing to pick up at a pretty good price as well. So when we open it up, the yellow vinyl is not the same shade as like the sleeve or the cover, but still really cool. In 2021, not only did Rhino Records release A Trick of the Tail on yellow vinyl, but they also released their album Duke on white vinyl. But I already have Duke in my collection, so I didn't double dip and get it again. This next one took me a while to find. This is Green Day, Greatest Hits, God's Favorite Band, Target exclusive on cobalt blue vinyl. So I barely saw this at all. I saw it at one Target when it came out in December 2021, and then it was gone. And then I was at another Target just on a whim, and they had 3 copies of this. I picked it up, and it has not been seen since. I have not seen it in a single other store. So if you want this, then I would say go ahead and snatch it up. Also, it comes with a nice lyric sheet and a gatefold with various pictures of the band. And here's what the cobalt blue vinyl looks like. I'm just trying to be very careful. And I like watching the label spin as this record plays as well. Here's another one that you would have seen if you saw my Black Friday 2020 video, the Jimi Hendrix Experience Smash Hits. Oh, there's a sticker. Purple Haze vinyl with exclusive 12x12 lithograph, exclusive to Walmart. There are the songs on the back, and the lithograph is actually the alternate cover of this album. And so if you were to put this on the cover here, it kind of matches the photos on the back cover as well. And the Purple Haze vinyl is really cool too, because not only does the purple look really cool, it looks like tie-dye purple, but also both sides have these pictures of Hendrix himself, which is really cool. Here's one of my newest pickups from Record Store Day 2022, the Jackson 5 ABC. Now this did have a sticker with the shrink wrap, but the sticker tore off, but the sticker said it was on blue vinyl. And so, if we pull it out, here's what the blue vinyl looks like. I really do like that color. The next one I have is another Walmart exclusive, and it's actually from this year as well, Billy Joel Stormfront. So earlier this year in February, Walmart re-released 6 Billy Joel records: Candleman, The Stranger, 52nd Street, Glass Houses, Innocent Man, and Stormfront, all on colored vinyl with photo inserts to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Billy Joel being in the music business. Now, those first 5 ones that I mentioned, I already had, so I didn't want to double dip, but I did not have Stormfront. And so, when you pull it out, you get the 12x12 photo insert, which looks like this. And nice sleeve with lyrics and credits. And the exclusive sticker says red vinyl. It would have been pretty cool to have the shade of red match the shade of red that is on the label here, but it still looks really nice. And since I didn't have this record in my collection prior, unlike the other 5, it was just a good thing to pick up. Now this next one to show you is pretty cool as well. This is Elton John Diamonds, Target exclusive 2LP translucent blue vinyl. So there's also a Walmart edition of this album, but it's on standard black vinyl, and the Walmart exclusive has a slip mat that you would put on your record player. But between that and the colored vinyl, I want to go with the colored vinyl, and this I've only seen twice. The first time it was in a city miles away from where I live, and I just saw it and decided not to get it. And then a Target close to me just randomly had a bunch of copies, and I picked one up because I wasn't sure if I was ever going to see it again. Here are the songs on it, and they also did something really nice with this one too that I love. So first of all, there's the gatefold, showing various portraits of Elton over the years. When you pull this record out, you get these really nice sleeves. They tell you the songs on each side with the original artwork for the single when the song was released in whatever year it came out with along with these little liner notes about the songs, which I think is really cool. And to top it all off, each side has a slight variation. You'll see what I mean. So here's side A, which is a yellow stripe. And here's side B, which is more of an orange stripe. And even though the colors are the same on both records, it's the sleeves and the labels that really differentiate them. So here's record 2. Here is side C, which is purple, and side D, which is a different shade of orange than record 1. I guess record 1 was kind of more of a red shade now that I think about it. But still very cool that all 4 sides are unique, even if they are in slight ways. This one's also pretty cool. It's a Target exclusive, John Lennon, Gimme Some Truth, 2 LP opaque blue. And here's the back with all the songs. And the color scheme is pretty cool. They kind of take certain bits of different photographs and sort of highlight them in gold. And these also have some pretty cool sleeves. So I'm going to take out both records to show you. So here is record 1. You flip it over, it's one half of a photo. Here is record 2. You flip it over, it's the other half of the photo. And you put them together, you get a full photo. And again, they highlight certain things in gold in these photos. The records themselves are identical with the same color and even the same sort of labels. So here's record 1, side A is called the Truth side with arrow pointing to John's ear. And then side B is called the Gimme side with an arrow coming out of John's mouth. And as a side note, I think it's kind of fun the way that the record holes are placed right at the front of his mouth and right in the center of his ear. Both records look exactly the same. It's just the sleeves that are different. Here are 2 more that you would have seen if you watched my Black Friday 2020 video. Legend, the best Bob Marley and the Wailers, Walmart exclusive tri-colored vinyl. And I love this back too, where it not only gives you the songs, but little notes about the songs. And I've also seen this at Target. I think they had like a gold edition, but again, this one was on sale, so I picked it up. And also, I do like this color a little bit more than just, you know, one color gold. Look at that. And here's the other one from the Black Friday 2020 video. Bruno Mars, Doo-Wops and Hooligans on yellow vinyl. I like the sleeve of this one too. Nice little portrait of Bruno and credits on the back. And the yellow shade also slightly matches the sleeve. It's a little bit off in my opinion, but I think it just looks really cool. And this one's also pretty cool. John Mayer Sob Rock. And this is a Target exclusive on clear vinyl. And there's the sleeve with lyrics. And here's what that clear vinyl looks like. I've heard some people say that this color can be described as like a Coke bottle, and I would agree. It does look like an empty glass Coke bottle. And last one I have in this section is Paul McCartney, McCartney 3, Target exclusive album art and green vinyl. So this one is slightly different because the album artwork is just a normal white dye. But for the Target edition, it's green, and also the back cover is different. The back cover photo is a different picture of Paul than this exclusive. But I really like this picture of him in the recording sessions. He made this album in lockdown, but he called it Rock Down, as you might be able to read on the sticker there. And in fact, here are a bunch of photos of him making the album in Rock Down. This one also took me a while to find because I just couldn't find McCartney 3 in any store, period. But I happened upon this one and picked it up. So lyrics on both sides. And here's what that green vinyl looks like. There we go. Now these next 3 I'm gonna group together and you'll see why. So these were exclusive to Record Store Day 2021. They are by the Monkees, Missing Links Volume 1 Volume 2 and Volume 3. Now, Missing Links is a series of songs that they recorded that never made it onto any albums, or perhaps were featured on the TV show but never got official releases. They came out on CD in the 90s, and then for Record Store Day, these were released on vinyl for the very first time. And what's cool about these is not only were they on colored vinyl, they were on a colored vinyl that you wouldn't know what color it was until you got home and opened it up. So Record 1, for instance, Volume 1, was either going to be on yellow vinyl or red vinyl, and you'd have no way of knowing until you got home and opened it up. And so my copy is on red vinyl. And that looks nice. It would have been nice to have gotten yellow vinyl just to match the front cover a little bit, but I had no way of knowing, and I do really like the color of that. Now, Volume 2 would have either been on red vinyl or orange vinyl. And mine is on orange vinyl, which I like a lot because not only does it match the orange of the front cover, but if I had gotten red vinyl, it would have just essentially matched the red vinyl of Volume 1. And I guess I just like having some different colors. Then here is Volume 3. This was actually the last copy in the store when I went to Record Store Day. They had plenty of copies of Volume 1, Volume 2, and this one was the last one, so I snatched it up. And this would have been either on blue or green vinyl. And mine is on green vinyl, which I'm happy about because it matches the green of the cover. And speaking of Record Store Day, this was a Record Store Day 2022 exclusive, Mike Oldfield Tubular Bells 2. This I don't think was ever on vinyl before Record Store Day, but it comes in a really cool blue marble color. Hopefully you can see the different little shades and patterns on the vinyl. It looks really cool. Next up, we have Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers Greatest Hits Target exclusive 2LP translucent blue vinyl. So this one is a gatefold with photos and the track listing. And here's that translucent blue. And I love watching this one spin just because of the way that the label is sort of formatted, and also has different colors on each side, just nice inverted colors. Queen Greatest Hits on 2 LPs. The sticker for this one tore off, but I managed to save it. Exclusive white and red vinyl. This is the Walmart exclusive. Target has an exclusive on, I think it's ruby vinyl as well. But this one also has some really cool sleeve designs. So just like with the Elton John ones, this one tells you not only which song is on each side, but also gives you the original single artwork along with little notes about the song. So here's Record 1, and both these records are different colors, so I'm gonna pull both out. Record 1 is the one that is on white vinyl. Check that out. Here is Record 2 with more information on those songs. And this one is on red vinyl. And I've got a couple of Rush as well. These are Walmart exclusives. First one up is Moving Pictures on opaque red vinyl. And this one has a bit of a different design to it. So originally when you would pull out the album, this paper insert was the actual sleeve. There are the lyrics and some credits and photos of the band. And so this new vinyl just comes in a standard paper sleeve, but I really like the design of this record because the center is meant to look like a camera lens, and so it's spinning and it looks like it's like focusing, adjusting focus as you would on a camera as the record spins, which I think is a really cool feature for this album, especially given its title, Moving Pictures, like a video camera. Here's the other Rush record from Walmart, Rush Icon. This is a bunch of their well-known songs. As a matter of fact, it's one song per album leading up to Hold Your Fire. One song from each of those albums is featured on here. And this one is on white vinyl with slight different label variations. There is side B, which is red, and side A, which is black, with also inverted colors for the text. Next up, we have another Record Store Day exclusive, Pete Townshend's Deep End, their live album Face to Face. This is the band that Pete Townshend put together in the 80s, featured David Gilmour from Pink Floyd on guitar. The concert itself was only released a few years ago on CD DVD, but first time ever being on vinyl, and according to the sticker here, pressed on yellow vinyl. This one also has some pretty neat sleeves. Got some pictures there. Here's record 1, the back is liner notes. The back of record 2 is the track listing and credits. And here's what the yellow vinyl looks like. And we'll move away from Pete Townshend and go to his band, The Who, Odds and Sods. This was a Record Store Day 2020 release, and also expands the album. According to the sticker here, double LP on red and yellow vinyl. Legendary Rarities album from 1974, expanded to 25 tracks. So this little strip here is like a strip with information, also gives you the song list on the back. There we go. And they kept the original cut here on their helmets. So the first record is the original album from 1974. It also keeps the liner notes that Pete Townshend himself wrote for the original album. They kept them here so you can read them. And this is the first record. This one is on red vinyl. Here's record 2. These are all like essentially bonus tracks with liner notes from Andy Neal, who is a historian for The Who, I believe. And this one is on yellow vinyl. This release also comes with a few goodies. One of the first things you get is this certificate for getting the album, and the other one is this little booklet of lyrics for all of the 25 songs on the album. So even though this was a Record Store Day exclusive in 2020, I wasn't comfortable going out to get it in 2020. And so I essentially kind of waited to find it at any record store, and I just couldn't find it. And then I was visiting my brother in a different city, and as I was leaving town, I just went into one of the record stores in his town, and I found it, like right there and then. It was still wrapped, it still had the sticker on it and everything. And then here's the Record Store Day exclusive that they did for 2021 for Face Dances, celebrating the 40th anniversary of that album. Again, comes with a similar strip with the track listing. And this one was also expanded to include some bonus tracks. So it's not a gatefold, both records are just in here. This is record 1, which is the original album. This one is on blue vinyl. And then record 2 are sort of bonus tracks with both the lyrics and liner notes about the songs. And this one is on yellow vinyl. And this one also has some cool special features. It's got sort of individual groupings of the portraits here on the front. So here's one of the artists, the group of portraits he did. Here's the next one. So just little bonus art prints if you like to look at those. That was for Record Store Day 2021. The Who are doing another deluxe edition in 2022 for their album It's Hard, celebrating that album's 40th anniversary. It's not out as of the time of me making this video, but I do hope to get it to add the next one in my collection. This one was another one that was really hard to find. This is Who's Greatest Hits. Now there's no sticker on this one that says that it's a Target exclusive, but this was sold in the US as a Target exclusive, and my copy just has this sticker on it. Now, I didn't find this in any store, or if I did, I just didn't get it. And so I thought it was just out of print, it was gone, and then one day I got an email from Target saying it's back in stock only on their website. Luckily, I had just received a Target gift card, so I used it to get this, and it was shipped to my house. Very first time I've actually had a record delivered to my house, believe it or not. So here are the sides of the sleeve with the track listing and photo of the band. And the colored vinyl of this is red. Slightly different red than the actual label itself, but I'm just happy to have this finally. Sticking with Target exclusives, we have Stevie Wonder number ones, a collection of his number one hits. On the back, it tells you not only the track listing, but how long it was at number one on various charts, R&B, pop, adult contemporary, things like that. And the sticker here says it's on 2LP translucent red. And there it is. So those are all the main artists that I have, but I do have a few compilations, so let's get to those. Here's another Target exclusive, Almost Famous, the soundtrack to the motion picture, 2LP purple and magenta. And this is also an expanded soundtrack because some of the songs on here were not on the original CD of the soundtrack. And here's record one, this is the purple one. And here's record two, which is magenta. This next one I'm very excited about because this is one that I actually have not opened yet. I took off the plastic, but it's the first time I'm gonna see the actual contents. This is the Forrest Gump soundtrack, Walmart exclusive blue and red vinyl. I know at one point back in 2014, there was a blue, red, and white vinyl, but these are all the same songs. They just managed to put them on 2 vinyls instead of 3. So, looks like we have, yeah, little liner notes there. Some moments from the film. There's the track listing for record one. So this one's probably on blue vinyl, and it is. This is blue vinyl. There's side A and side B. So here is record two with more moments from the film. Track listing, so that means that this one is on red vinyl. And even the letters here match the color of the record because the first one was blue and this one's red. So there's side C and there's side D. I had really wanted the Forrest Gump soundtrack on vinyl, but it was out of print since 2014, but now it's back in print thanks to Walmart. So these next two that I have to show you are Walmart exclusives as well, or at least one of them is. I don't know about the other one. And these are also picture discs, so they're not exactly colored vinyl. They are the Guardians of the Galaxy Awesome Mix Volume 1 and Volume 2, the soundtracks to the films. So this first one is picture disc with the Guardians of the Galaxy on one side and Peter Quill and his mask on the other side. And here's the picture disc for Volume 2. So it's got the Guardians on one side and Baby Groot on the other side. These two releases also come with these little cards, tell you what the songs are on each one. Next up is a Walmart Christmas album, Jingle All the Way, 10 holiday classics on red and green split color vinyl. Here's what it looks like. I actually bought this at the beginning of this year, so I haven't had a chance to spin it at Christmas time yet, but I'm very much looking forward to doing that. Also a Walmart exclusive, Remember the Titans soundtrack on caramel vinyl. The caramel might not show up on camera that much, it might just look like it's clear vinyl, but it does indeed have a certain color to it, which does make it look like caramel a bit. And the very last one that I have to show you is another really cool one. This is Stranger Things Special Edition soundtrack, music from seasons 1 and 2, Walmart exclusive, pressed on red vinyl with smoky black swirls. Also includes a poster and a special zoetrope slip mat. So I use this slip mat that is in here on my record player, and it's called a zoetrope because as it spins, it's meant to look like the Demogorgon monster here is walking. And so I took it off my record player so I could put it in this video. Here's the gatefold with pictures and track listing there. And here's what the poster looks like. It's a very small poster. The sleeves and design of the record are pretty cool as well. So here's what record 1 looks like. There's the sleeve. And here's a peek at the record itself. So on one side, there's the label of the Demogorgon. The other side, just the standard Stranger Things logo there. And I really do like this smoky vinyl look, whatever they call it. And you're meant to put it in here so that the creature is in the little hole here. And here's record 2. This one's definitely more of a red color. You can see a waffle there. That's the label on this side. And the other one's the standard Stranger Things logo. So we'll put that one back here. And that is everything. Those are all of my colored vinyl records. I always enjoy playing those. I always enjoy looking at them. And I hope that you enjoyed looking at them too. So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you made it this far in the video, then you probably liked it. So go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Thanks again for watching. I'm Tom. Bye-bye.